Well, okay. I discovered something yesterday, which is a little bit, oh, that's too bad because it means I'm going to have to figure out another way to make these videos once I leave here. I was going to use the public Wi-Fi in Perth and upload them from that. But, of course, the old phone that I was using to make videos, which I could use with the public Wi-Fi to upload them in Perth, it's dead. It no longer will accept a charge. So it's on 0% battery and it's done. That's it. It's not coming back. I'm not going to have it fixed. It isn't worth fixing. But what that means is that I only have the tablet now to use. I hope my voice is coming through with this tablet. A lot of the time it won't. But basically, I tried yesterday to use the Perth public Wi-Fi when I was at La Stool Park in Perth. This phone, you can't, this tablet, you can't do that with it. What it'll do is it'll connect you immediately to the Wi-Fi, but it bypasses the sign-in page where you agree to all their terms and conditions. And so you're connected, but you can't do anything because you haven't agreed to their terms and conditions. And there's no way to get this thing that I figured out yet. I tried to get this thing to take me to the page with the terms and conditions. I did a few different things to try to get it to do that, and nothing I tried worked. And I'm not all that tech savvy, so if there is a way of doing it, I just don't know how. Anyway, here's Rocky. Yeah. So I don't know. I'm going to have to get myself something that I can record videos on, and then I can use the public Wi-Fi in town to upload them. And I don't know yet what that would be. I may be able to gaffle on to another phone. Maybe I can get one cheap that the camera works and the internet works, but the phone part of it doesn't. The phone I was using for that was like that. So maybe I can get something like that for cheap. I just don't know yet. Anyway, the bottom line is, once I leave here, unless I get something else to make the videos with, I'm having trouble breathing. I was asked when I was at work today to dig a grave for some cats. Whenever I try to dig in the ground, it seems to trigger an asthma attack or something. I have an adult onset asthma due to untreated pneumonia. When I was 22, I had the pneumonia and my doctor refused to treat it. And he told me he was going to let me die because he wanted me to take antipsychotic drugs to treat my pneumonia. He was an insane person, that doctor. He killed a lot of people. He was horrible. Anyway, the bottom line is, because of that, I'm getting bit here. There we go. The mosquitoes are terrible. Whenever I try to do anything like that, it screws up my breathing. And yeah, I had to dig the grave for Muella that time. It took me an entire day to dig that grave. And when I thought I was going to lose Rocky, it took me hours and hours to dig his grave too. And luckily I got to fill it in. I'm grateful for that. But the thing is, and it did me in like this too. I'm just not able to do it. But the other thing is, I was asked a couple of days ago, because I'm leaving this camp, and I was asked a couple of days ago if I will be digging Muella up and taking her out of here because this is not a pet cemetery. I said no, I won't be doing that. But the person who asked me, I don't think it came directly from them. I think it came from somebody else. But anyway, no, I'm not going to do that. That's kind of ghoulish. I said, let the dead rest. Let the dead rest. And no, that's not happening anyway. That just ain't happening. Anyway, the phone that I use is a phone that doesn't have any memory on it to speak of. So, yeah. So So anyway, I can't use it for the videos. I was hoping to use the tablet, but if I try uploading them using the current public Wi-Fi, it isn't going to work. So I just don't know yet what I'm going to do. I think I'm going to have to get myself another phone that I just devote for videos. And I don't want to purchase a brand new phone for hundreds of dollars to do that, and I can't afford to do that right now anyway. Because if the truck repairs, Rocky has to go to the vet soon, and there's a bunch of stuff I'm going to have to replace my shoes. That'll be hundreds of dollars because my shoes were wet for like I'm getting eaten alive by mosquitoes. My shoes were wet for 6 weeks straight, so they began to rot. So and these are shoes that I use for working, and they cost nearly $200 a pair. So I can't afford to buy a new phone just to use as a camera and for internet. I can't do it. But there's all kinds of used phones out there. I may be able to get something fairly cheap. But anyway, all I need is for the camera and the internet function to work on it. Oh, I am having trouble getting my breath. After I left my job there, after trying to dig a grave and failing, it's just like being drunk. Like I get lightheaded and dizzy and weak, and I see spots and everything. It's really awful. I just don't have the stamina to be doing that kind of thing. But anyway, I went to Walmart, and when I got out of the truck, when I jumped down out of the truck, my legs went out from under me, and I went up against the side of the truck. Anybody seeing that would have thought I was drunk. I was kind of nervous about that. I thought somebody might get on their cell phone and call the police on me or something, say there's a drunk guy here just got out of a truck at Walmart. But I guess that didn't happen because I didn't get stopped or anything, so it mustn't have. But I was a little nervous about that somebody had seen that happen and would think that I was drunk. I remember going into McDonald's one time when I was in that state where I was having trouble breathing, and on my way out, I heard one of the girls working behind the counter say that she thought that they should call the police because he figured I was drunk. But I wasn't drunk, I just couldn't breathe, And I heard the other one say, "Oh, I don't think he's drunk, I think he's sick, I think there's just something medically going on with him." Anyway, the police didn't get called as far as I know, although who knows, maybe they did. I don't know. Look at Rocky, that's quite a picture of him. Looking up into the trees there, watching for birds, no doubt. Hey. Anyway, that's where we're at. That's what's going on. Muella is going to stay here. We're not having Muella. No, I'm not digging up Muella. She's been buried there for 3 years. She was killed by a fisher the second day I was here, and we're not digging up Muella anyway. She's going to rest in peace right where she is. All right, that's it. We'll see you later. Yeah.